Oh my god, is it Thursday? Is it Thursday? For real, you're really telling me it's Thursday. Wow, how about that? Wow, what a way to kick off the first stream since a break. But hello, hi. Hi everyone. Long time, no intentionally see. If you saw me stream Mother 3 like a month ago, or like a couple weeks ago, no you didn't. Welcome. Hi. So, I have a confession to make. I really needed that break for a lot of reasons. I will talk about them plenty tonight. But I just want to say, for those of you who were so patient enough with me to just like, you know, take a month break essentially, for lack of a better reason why other than quarter life crisis, basically. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I value it. I'm thankful for your continued support and that you were back here watching another exciting episode of Voltage VO on twitch.tv/VoltageVO. So, we're going to talk a lot about a couple things I did in the time between I've been gone now. I'm going to talk plenty about my kind of experience with streaming and where I'm at in life right now, which is a little weird to say. And I know it's a little hard to explain it and, you know, make it sound something more than like, oh man, the guy didn't like playing video games on the internet. But I think that there's a lot to think about, and I encourage you all to hear me out, please. Give me 1 second. So, with that in mind, there's a couple things I want to do. First, I want to kick off just straight away with a Mr. mode, as it were. Look at the Mr. Ain't it grand? Am I streaming in 1080p? I better not be. 60 FPS. I don't need to be streaming it at 60 FPS. I can, but I don't need to be. Whoops, I am. Oh well, we'll deal with it. So, I've been recording a lot of footage. I've been playing a lot of games on my own. I've been really practicing some of this shit that I've been preaching. I want to show you all something really neat. Let's see if the 4x3 is not going to capture this perfectly, but we'll go to that. This is a cool game I want to show you before we dive into anything, because I think this is a cool little game, if you can believe it, and I want to show you it. It's not Mega Man Battle Network 2. We won't stay on it for very long, but if you have not heard of this game, I would really recommend it. I think it's pretty cool. It is called... Where is it? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. It's called Cave Noir, okay? I don't know if you've ever, like, heard of this game at all? Probably not. Sir, I'm not a priest, so confessions don't work here. But no, really, keeping one's mental health is super important, and I swear only some of the mental health crises that are happening. I know, it's tough. I'll talk a bit more about it once I start Mega Man, but I really want to show you this game, Cave Noir. I found it just the other day. It's very cool, okay? It's a Game Boy game. Made by Konami. Okay? This is Cave Noir. Look at this dude. Just like, look at him. He's like if Dr. Eggman were punk. And also medieval. What is this man? I think he's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I turned on the game, right? I was playing it literally for the first time last night. And I turn on the game, and I'm greeted by Konami, and then this. Hey, Travis, thank you so much for subscribing to Tier 1 for 45 months on a 30-month streak. Thank you, Travis. I just reduced my own audio, so give me 1 second. Let's, we're gonna boost this by decibels. There we go. Now, I can turn up the gain a little bit, and it's good. So yeah, I can barely hear you over the game. That's right, I did turn up the game audio. It's good now? Awesome. Let's do that. Okay. So, like, look at this character, right? This is a pretty cool game, right? So, it's a roguelike. I miss that ding so much. He looks perfect as a description of old Game Boy games. Okay, so Quest 1, Level 1. Slay 3 monsters, okay? This is Pentaro. And that's his tree. I don't know. Is this... No, this is not Mega Man Battle Network 2. I'm using this as, like, a 10-minute lead-in to get back up to speed, okay? Cool. This is Cave Noir. And I tell you what, I'll even change this to say Cave Noir. This is not what we're gonna spend all night streaming, but I need to show you this game because it's very cool. Hello? Okay, so this is Cave Noir. It is a 2D looking game where you move around and you attack like it's Mystery Dungeon style. But like, avid enthusiasts... Oh shit, am I fucking up? Yeah, okay. Avid enthusiasts of games are... Oh no, I died. Darn. Died! Go on, try again! Look at this game, it's so funny. It's charming. I miss this type of music, yeah. If you know anything about what I've been playing off-stream, I've been playing Void Stranger. This game is... guy who plays one top-down 2D game in black and white. This looks like Void Stranger. But it's just a cool, fun little game. Like, made by Konami for the Nintendo Game Boy. Ooh, this is gonna send me down a floor. It's just like, these dungeons are randomly generated. It has funky fucking sprites. Oh, I lost a bunch of health. I can heal this way. Look, when you recover health, you're drinking from the big bottle sprite? Like you're the little sprite in the overworld, so you're actually just a tiny guy. That to me is great. I love that sense of humor. That's so good. I might lose again, but it's okay. Like, this is just the kind of game you can sort of pick up and play and shit, you know? It's pretty epic. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, fuck, I died. It's also hard. Go on, try again. Go on, try again. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can actually, like, fucking do it for once. But, like, the gameplay loop is at most 10 minutes. This is a roguelike on the Game Boy. Travis, when you do your roguelike Vember, you gotta play Cave Noir. I'm telling you, it's such a cool little game. Like, all these dungeons are just like, I think procedurally / randomly generated. An orb was found. I miss when games were hard. I mean, like, they are still hard. You just have to ask for it now. Which, like, beyond the idea of buying a hard game, you know? look at this sword. It's jumping up and down all excited like. Now if I attack, I do more damage. And now he can't do a thing to me. So let's, you know, it's just fun. There's a secret in this room somewhere. Ah! I've found it. There we go. Happy stream return. Thank you. Thank you. I am excited to be playing video games. I mean, I like playing for an audience. I have come to understand that I'm a little guy who likes it when people pay attention to me. I got fire. But I do think when it comes to what the fuck? I've never been this deep. Oh, it's darkness. Okay. That makes sense. I see. That's clever. I don't want to fight that. I want to get... Oh! See, look at this. This is just, like, cool. No, I died! That sucks. Whatever. Cave Noir. Cool game. Very cool game. Okay, with that, now it's time for Mega Man Battle Network 2. Okay, give me 30 seconds as I swap games here with my Ningrundo entertainment system, as it were. Okay, I gotta close this too because it makes the audio crackly when I change cores. Cool, let's put that back. All right, let's play more Mega Man Battle Network 2. That sent you back. Oh yeah, you ready? You're not ready for Miracles on Ice and also Mega Man Battle Network 2. We'll talk all about what it means to play video games on the internet in a public setting for anyone and everyone. Oh, that's Mega Man 0. Hold on. Mega Man... Oh, God, I forgot how, like, impossible it is to find things. Let me show you what I mean. Look at that. Like, that's just bad. Also, I'm going to make this full screen again. Give me a second. Playing on my Mister. Mister continues to be, like, my greatest investment in terms of gaming ever. It is like it is like luxury emulating over here. Like, I have a fucking machine. I have just a small computer that's solely exists to play video games that are older than 2005. I think this is the one. Let's hope it's the one. I'm literally emulating the hardware of a Game Boy Advance. All right. So, here we are with our luxury electronic device here in Mega Man Land. With guess what? Yep, I got married the other day. We held the ceremony overseas in Netopia. Netopia. Oh my lord. Atopia. Hey, Getmore. How you doing? I'm doing well. No way! Playground Hill. Great for hide and seek. I'm breathing in the vibes. Okay, so first things first. Let's talk about what it means to play video games on the internet for free for others at twitch.tv/voltagevo. I'm gonna tell ya, it is fun. It is fun to play video games. It is fun to play video games with other people. And it's especially fun to do that all the time. And it's especially fun to do that when your friends are also in and down to do it, you know? It is incredibly fun to spend time with your friends. Now, you know that last sentence does not involve playing video games on the internet on twitch.tv/voltagevo. Spreader. Oh, I don't have dash attack. Okay. And so, I found myself feeling like a lot of the things I was doing with my friends on stream was more transactional or more inauthentic than I would have liked. That's one of the first reasons. And I think it's important to maintain friendships beyond entertainment. And if you're, you know, it's why Penn and Teller aren't friends in real life. They're working colleagues, and that to me does not sound like how I want to treat my friends. You know, I want to speak with my friends in a way that feels appropriate for the setting whilst we still have fun. And the more stream becomes like a program, the more it feels slightly less authentic friendship and more transactional friendship. And that is not how I want my friends to view me, and that is not how I want to view my friends. And so I felt that when I was doing some of these projects with people, I was doing a bad job at being their friend beyond that. I'm trying to remedy that and just be a better friend in general. You know what I mean? I want to spend time with my friends in a less performative, more authentic space. And that might be doing things differently. So it's important for me to do the things with them because I care about them more than I care about getting big on the internet and they're like featured bit players, you know? That's not how I view my friends. You know, that's a little much to view someone like. You have any net friends? I'm trying to. I think I gotta go to school. I'm reacquainting myself, so bear with me here. That's the second thing, actually, I want to talk about, is the idea of being performative for yourself, too. I gotta get footage of this. Wow, that was a important thing. I'm gonna stop my VOD recording there, just so I have a clip of that for myself. I want to use that in footage for a video that's coming up. So that's the thing. Okay, third point is wanted to do more things creative endeavors, etc. I will return to that point. The second thing is that when you play video games, right, they can be very solitary experiences or they can be shared experiences. And I feel like one of the fun things that I enjoy about video games is I can play them with other people. I love being the person who plays the games in the VC while other people just hang out. I loved, as a kid, making Let's Plays on the internet for, like, just people to come hang out, you know? And I loved the couch co-op idea of back in the day where the best multiplayer game was a single-player game because you would trade off, like, the controller or who was playing, or someone would say, no, go over there, go over there. You know, like, that to me is a foundational core experience in my experience playing video games. And so I feel like there's a fine line when it comes to streaming, because yes, I love the community that I've been able to, you know, develop, and like I'm so honored and privileged to have people like you all just watching me while I sit here, play video games, and talk, you know? I'm thankful for you all, and I don't ever want you to think otherwise, you know? Like, every day that I get to stream and have, like, just people listen to me ramble, even if it's, you know, just like one other person, you know, that's enough. Do I expect to make it big doing this? No, absolutely not. I don't think that that's any reason not to do something, though. I get joy out of this. But at the same time, I get joy out of doing this because I'm the one who kind of makes the decisions, I guess? I don't know how to explain it other than, like, at some point, oh, unlock, cool. At some point, I have been watched my entire life, right? And so I feel that I have some... I gotta remember how to play this game, too. I value the fact that, I feel that I should demonstrate, like, control over my, you know, life experience by doing it in a way that, like, I get the control over what I show and what I don't show, right? Like, in my life, I have basically been on camera for as long as I can remember. Like, I was literally on the TV news when I was born. So yeah, like, I literally made the TV evening news the night, like, a few nights after I was born, okay? I am news. But for real, that's not a lie, that actually happened. But the idea is that You know, there's family video of me that exists on a Hi8. You know, I recorded myself playing camcorder Let's Plays when I was young, like, you know, before I was even a teenager. I literally made competitive Pokemon videos in my late teens and early 20s. I started doing Let's Plays again after the fact. Like, and now I'm streaming. For better or for worse, like, my entire being is on the internet in some way. And so I feel like I do have that, control over, like, what I say goes out there. And so I want to have that control. And, you know, I've embraced the culture of the Panopticon, basically. Like, Panopticon-based entertainment. For better or for worse, I am used to it. Is that something I'm necessarily always thrilled about? No. And so when I get the opportunity to just have some say over what I do on stream, I think that that's really important. Even in, like, anything I want to stream, within reason, you know? And where it is, like, I like it that we can interact. I like that we have that space to do that, where I am on one side of your TV screen, and if you want, you can, like, interact with me, but you don't have to. That's the magic of live streaming. That's the magic of live entertainment. You know? The thing is, though, I don't like the idea of chat controlling me. You know? It may sound a little paranoid or something. But, like, I genuinely do not want to be a monkey on a leash, puppet on string kind of thing, beholden to Twitch chat. Being beholden to Twitch chat is, like, ego suicide, and that's not what I want out of streaming. I don't want to be the NPC streamer that just says yes, yes, yes whenever you donate 10 bits. You know what I mean? That's not who I am. I am someone beyond the stream. I think that that's crucial for me to say aloud. And I think it's really important to recognize that I value that. You know, I don't get to have creative say in a whole lot often. Sometimes sometimes I'm just sort of at the mercy of what people above me want me to do. And so when I have the opportunity to express myself creatively, I really, really want to make the most of it. On my own terms. And so that means, like, I love Kat. Kat is, like, basically family at this point, you know? But, like, I can't do the Twitch crowd control Nuzlocke that she is doing. Like, that to me is just not a viable means of finding joy out of streaming. And that's just because I don't want to be at your mercy. I am at my own mercy. I will do the bad thing myself. Twitch chat doesn't have to pay like 10 bits to make me make a bad decision. I will make that bad decision for Twitch chat. But, like, please just understand that sometimes I feel that Twitch streamers as a whole are often very beholden to their chat. And as much as I love and value my viewers, I love all of you all in the, like, friendship sense. No parasocial relationships here, please. As much as I appreciate you all dearly, I have to be real with you all. You are not in control of me, and I am going to make sure that I don't forget that. If I want to play something, or don't want to play something, that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Zephyr Kid VA. Why did Tasa say you were jacking it? Mega Man, jack out? This game's all about jacking into things, Zeph. Net dealer, go to the right and you'll go to the square. We want to go to the square. So that means, like, you know, taking my sweet-ass time exploring some shit in a video game, you know? I ain't never played this video game before. Let me fucking have a good time and explore it. That's what I mean to say. And sometimes on stream, I feel like I end up rushing myself. I don't let myself breathe in the video game. And that's not how I want to play video games, you know? I want to play video games in a cool and fun manner, that allows me to just get like the vibes, you know? And that's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel about this, right? I'm not beholden to chat, and I needed to recognize that. The third thing is that streaming takes time. Streaming is, you know, a commitment, right? If you stream twice a week for 3 hours, that is a quarter of a day, which doesn't sound like a lot at first, but that adds up over time. And that also requires some pretty significant emotional focus, you know? I'm spending my time thinking about playing games and going, thank you, Shane, for subscribing to Tier 1 for 31 months. 31 months, if you stream, you dream. Exactly. I think it's really important to recognize that streaming is a big fraction of time in life. If you are streaming, you are actively spending like a quarter of a day of your week dedicated to being in front of a camera. And that can be a lot. That is at a minimum, right? In order to make affiliate, you have to stream 3 times a week. You have to, I think, go for 12 hours or so. You have to go for a while. It's been a while. I had my affiliate anniversary earlier this week, so shoutouts to me. But like, you have to have all of these things line up. And if you do not have the energy, as Shane is saying, then it gets really, really hard. And I want my stream to be a place that I am, like, comfortable being myself and also entertaining. And some days I cannot be both. Some days I have to accept the fact that my emotional energy is at a low. It has been depleted over the course of a day, for example. And I feel like, you know, some people say that and they'll think, oh, you don't do anything. Why do you get to do that? It's like, well, let me tell you what I am doing, okay? Let me tell you what's going on in my real life that might imply why, for example, I can only, at this pace, stream once a week for about 3-ish hours. Now, granted, I want to stream for 3 to 3.5 hours. I'm excited to it, and I've been looking forward to it all day. But I am in my 4th year of my PhD at the #1 program in the United States, the #1 graduate program for nuclear engineering in the United States. I'm in my 4th year, so now I am a senior member. I am doing this research that requires a lot of confidence, a lot of focus, a lot of mental acuity. I have to do all of these things on a daily basis because I like to do it, and that's how I make money. So that's always going to be my top priority, is the thing that makes me the rent to pay for where I live, the internet I use, the food I eat. I cannot believe internet was a higher priority than food. My water bill, my everything. So that's always going to get the top priority. No matter what, okay? That's going to be what comes first. The second thing is I'm now literally the chair of an entire committee of the American Nuclear Society. Like, the chair. I am in charge of it. I run it. I am the head honcho. I am the one people go to when they need help. So, I am in charge of overseeing that every single student section has their needs met. And I want to do that. That brings me joy. I love being able to lift up my fellow students. Side note, I had the fun realization that, like, I am a huge believer in public education. And I want to make sure that public education gets generally the support it deserves, because it is the unsung hero of the United States, in my opinion. But I want to help my fellow student have the opportunity that I have had. And I've done things in my life a certain way, but some students are unable to do so strictly out of circumstance, through no fault of their own. So it's up to me to help them in some way, right? And so naturally, I'm out here thinking to myself, I've known for like 6 years that I've wanted to be, we need an A license, so let's go get the A license. Okay, so we're gonna go take the A license exam. Cool. I have always known that I wanted to eventually do this in the Society. The Society has given me a lot of opportunities. It's literally been one of the reasons why I've been able to get here at this grad program. And so I feel like it's my job to pay it forward. It's my job to, like, be the connection that someone can use to get to where they need to be. I should be a step on their path. They don't necessarily have to crush me as they walk, but, like, let me be the part of the path that gets them to where they need to be. Let me be the cobblestone underneath their feet. You know what I mean? Someone put me there, so I want to help put someone else where they need to be. And so, essentially, that's something that takes up a lot of time. So on top of research duties, I have committee duties. Now let me tell you about what I'm doing when I'm not at work in the lab or serving a professional society. I am getting married to the love of my life. So I am thinking about wedding planning. And weddings, believe it or not, take a lot to plan. They take a lot to pull together and think, okay, we have a big project on our hands. What are we doing? How do we even tackle this thing? Where do we start? How do we go about it? Thank you for the congratulations. We're very excited. There's so much that goes into it. There's so much. And so when I think about what it means to get married, I didn't think that it would require just this much day-to-day-ness of it all, you know? It's like, okay, you know what? Today, I'm just gonna reach out to a few hotels and see if they'll do hotel blocks, you know? Like, okay, today I'm gonna look into suits, you know? Like, there's a lot that, let's jack out, actually. It's probably faster to do that. There's a lot that goes into that, you know? Yes, exactly, Getmore. You have said the long thing short. I'm at a stage in my life where I am juggling so much that I need to be careful to not just burn myself out on everything. Because that's not even the last thing I want to do, right? I still am doing, like, voice acting gigs here and there. Like, low stakes one. It's not like I'm getting auditions for Hoyo or whatever. Not that I would, because they're on strike right now, but you know what I mean. The fact is that I have creative endeavors as well that I want to pursue. And I don't want to just, like, let my life be school, work, and, like, this big project of marriage. Marriage is, I'm gonna do more than just that, obviously. But, like, I'm telling you that I do still want to explore my creative passions as well. And it's like, okay, if I'm streaming, that takes up a lot of time that I could be using to further my creative interests. You know what I mean? Like, man, you have mail. There's something that needs to be said about how much time streaming takes up, and how I felt like I didn't want my creative internet progress to only be Twitch stream live dubs, you know? Like, that's cool. There is an audience for it. I don't want to stop doing those, but I do not want to force those, and I want to let myself do other things too. Sorry, I want to read that one more time. Okay, so it's like it's Gachapon, but like a trade-in kind of thing. Okay, cool. And you save every time before, so you can't save scum. I get it. Okay, so yes, I still want to explore things. Snake's been on a tier 1 subscription for 48 months! 4 years! Thank you for the 4 years, Snake. I'm talking about what it means to play video games for an extended period of time. I want to play games that are cool and fun to watch. I also want to do stuff that inspires me and motivates me creatively. And to me, Twitch streaming feels like, respectfully, it feels like the bare minimum. You know, like, I can do more than this. I am more than just someone who streams on twitch.tv. I'm not a streamer. You know, like, I'm not a streamer. I'm someone who streams. There is a difference. No, I appreciate it, Sigma. I missed what you said. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate your DMs being open. I missed that because I was rambling. But this, respectfully though, like, this isn't something that I really want to, you know, I gotta talk with a therapist about that, you know? Like, I can't just dump that on people in a chat room, you know what I mean? Like, there needs to be some real important and, like, qualified reflection. No offense. I think it's important to not dump, you know? Volt's my favorite streamer. Volt is my favorite someone who streams. I know. I understand that. I understand that saying you're my favorite streamer is easier to say that. You're welcome to say that. Just know that I am saying myself, like, I am someone who streams. I am not a streamer. A streamer is someone who is able to devote their entirety to streaming. I am a graduate student. I am an engineer. I am a runner. I am someone who streams. You know, I don't necessarily... I can't, in good faith, say I subscribe to the idea that I am a streamer in the way that it's commonly accepted at this point, you know? Click, click, bing! Oh yeah, I have to do... Okay, so I have jobs. I got jobs to do. So let's do mission 1. I need help from a good virus buster in front of the AC/DC Town Street. Can I accept all of them? You know what? I'm gonna come back to it. I'm not gonna take too many at a time. I'm just gonna go one at a time. I know that sounds stupid and suboptimal, but fuck you, I'm streaming. Yeah, I think ultimately, this past month has given me a lot of time to reflect on what my creative pursuits are, have been, and what I want them to be. And I'm really excited because I've just been able to write more stuff. I will be real, I'm doing my best to learn what it means to have an artistic vision beyond just, yeah, this seems cool. Like, really trying to put emphasis on something I'm making in a way that feels fulfilling to me and says something. Beyond just like, this is a cool thing, you know? So I'm trying to let myself just make stuff. And not just, like, say that, but really believe it.
I was testing some experimental nabbies and they ran away. There's 3 of them somewhere in the AC/DC Town network. I know they haven't made it out yet onto the big net yet. What I want you to do is find those 3 and delete them. Watch out, they make viruses when they're threatened. You may have to defeat the viruses before you can delete them. That's it. Good luck.
Sure. So they're around town. What is, like, this Gundam, what is this thing? It has a jack-in port? Sure. I think you can't take more than one job at it anyways. Okay, well that's cool. That's fine with me. I hope we weren't thrown away. I love that. Hello. Oh no. Oh, Schnikes. Spikies. So yeah, I want to let myself have the chance to really just be excited about making something, you know? I want to make something. And I have an idea for what I'm doing next, you know? And so I think that it's really important to have that opportunity and give myself that time. That time that I was previously budgeting for streaming. So, that's kind of where I'm at. What I mean to say by that is I have a video I'm working on that is in early stages, and it involves a lot of writing to get right. And I don't want to bake something... I want to capture it in its full without letting it get bloated in its process, you know? I might lose. And so, to do that, I need to give myself enough time and patience to just make it, you know? Like, the process of making takes time. And that's not something I've really ever accepted until very recently. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I would love to have a full heal. I hope I didn't miss anything in there. I'm gonna go back in there and check real fast.
Jack in, Mega Man, execute!
So, with all that said, with that rambly mess said, I think I've had the opportunity to reflect on what streaming means to me and my relationship with it, and I think ultimately I understand now what I like about streaming, what I don't like about streaming, and what I want to do. And I think that's one of the things that I really want to focus on in this 5th year of streaming. You can jack in here during vacation. And so part of that is like, I honestly just want to play a bunch of random shit on stream. Like, I want to play ROM hacks, I want to play fan translations, I want to play shit that I'm interested in. I realize that that does not make for a very cohesive and good variety stream if I don't have anything else to show for it, you know? Not that, like, you all view me just because it's a transaction, but, like, I want to make sure that what I am making and streaming is of interest so that way, like, I can show you how cool it is, but also do other things too. That's mainly it. And so, to do that, I need to make stuff. Okay. Fuck. Game over. Oh god, I gotta... Yeah. So, yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, that's where I'm at. Thanks for listening to that. I promise, I'm doing okay, all things considered. I definitely had a period of time where, like, it was important for me to take that time to respect myself a little bit. And I took a couple mental health days. Like, I straight up was like, I need to take some personal days, because even in my research, like, I straight up spent one day doing nothing, which is, like, crazy for me, because I'm the type of person who struggles to take any kind of personal day whatsoever. Like, I take sick days when I know I'm sick, but I don't do much more than that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've ever taken a day off for, quote, vacation that wasn't for, like, just a day to myself, you know? I have not done that in so long, and I did that for 2 days. And it was great. I loved it. I had a great time. I had all my work done. I couldn't do anything until like the like bottleneck got cleared up by things beyond myself for a couple of days. So instead of like hyper productivity reading papers, I straight up just fucking hung out at home. That was great. Getmore says, I have legit over 70 hours of sick leave and 40 hours of PTO, so I'm taking time up for vacation and resting. My advisor literally gives us 3 weeks of paid vacation at his disclosure. Or like, as long as we tell him, like, that's just, he'll let it happen. Like, the university, in the way that grad students are hired, does not necessarily allow for vacation. Sorry about that. As a graduate student, I do not have vacation hours to my job. My advisor believes that grad school should be treated kind of like a business at times when it comes to like employee happiness and satisfaction. And I get 3 weeks vacation. You know, like it's, oh dude, you have no idea. My advisor rules. He's very smart and very respectful. And I have a nosebleed right now, so I've just shoved Kleenex up my nose. Let's see, what am I gotta look for other places to jack in. This is my house. So I'm out here thinking to myself, might as well do it. I am not the type of person to just like fucking not do anything. I do something all the time. Always something. There's always something to do. There's always something that I can be doing. If I am idle, I am not doing something. Hey, Dex.
Oh, Gutsman time.
I am always doing something. I am always getting ahead of the curve because I need to. I have sort of always operated on like starting early and finishing early, except in romantic matters. But when it comes down to it, in order to be successful, in my opinion, you need to be ahead of the curve. And so that's why it is crazy to me that I just did all of these things. You know? I did a lot. And I do a lot. Oh, darn. No! Do I have to go back and fight the... Oh, okay, good. You know what? That's a good reminder. Save your game. Oh, man. So many things. With the Jackin' port. Go into the Game Boy. We're playing a Game Boy game where we go into a Game Boy. So yeah, I was very surprised at myself, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm letting myself not feel like I have to constantly do something, since, can you believe it? That's bad. It's not good. It's not good for the mental health. It's not good for the brain. And I care about having a nice brain, if you can believe it. Having a happy brain is the key to a happy life. Well... Oh. Nice. And you know what? I have plenty of projects I gotta do. So, look, I'm recognizing Take your fucking breaks when you can get them, dude. Oh, that's right. This is a mashing game, that's right. I forgot about that. That is right. Even my boss said to get a break. That's important. You know, like... My advisor is very cool in that regard because he is, like... He not only says we should take our vacations, but he advocates for that. And that to me is super crucial. Oh, fuck. So, yes, I took breaks. Can you believe it? I took breaks. That was crazy that I took some breaks, huh? And thank you, Sigma, for the comment about the video. Like, I think, with the Heart Gold video, I stand by it. I should definitely have cut it down, like, a good 10 minutes. The last, 8 minutes or so, I basically say the same thing multiple times in a row. So, maybe I should have, maybe I should have been better about, paring that one down. And that's why, like, again, I'm like, practicing learning how to write better, you know? Like, I'm just trying to do it better. Because I never had, like, a writing class before. So I gotta do that. I gotta learn how to write. I don't know how to write. You kidding me? How the fuck do I even write? I don't know. So I've been reading more too. I'm wrapping up my Listen to Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Very fun. Did I not get all three? What did I miss? I didn't get the one in the school, because I died. I like that school theme, it's fun. That's right, these sons of bitches. Let's, wide sword. No. So, that's the thing. I'll read your comment and get more in just a sec. Yeah, let me see. So I used to always have to be productive, but I got some good advice to only rest. I was told rest is more than nothing as the mind and body recovers to a new level. As you're not resting, you're improving, and that is really hard to work on when you're busy. I agree. It's just that, like, I have a phobia. I'll tell you what this phobia / this insecurity is. I am always afraid of, like, being left behind by my peers in terms of skill. Because when I was younger, when I was a child, when I was a youth, the way that I saw value in other people, like, at a school level, or what I saw adults respecting, was students or kids who were, like, good at something, or who were smart or fast. You know, you were either the fast kid, or you were the smart kid, or you were the cool kid. And those warranted varying levels of respect. If you were anything other than that, you were in kind of a, let's just say, not an advantageous position. And so I realized at a very young age that in order to, like, just get, you know, the things I wanted out of life at the time, I had to be better than someone, which is not true. in like real life. But like when you're a kid and you see all of these things, like the smart kids get to go into the cool class and are treated better by the teacher. Like, I don't think that's a stretch to say that, like, oh yeah, if I have the teacher's respect, then I have the means of getting what I want. And having the teacher's respect often involves, you know, doing the thing. Being smarter, being whatever. I don't agree with it now, obviously, but like when I was 7, that was how I intrinsically knew things. I don't feel like I lost anything by it today, but I was also raised on a farmer's work ethic where like you get your work done and then you have fun. So there's always work to be done. And there's always work to be done, meaning that you can't have fun until you got the next thing that's done in work. And you know what? If you're done with this work early, then you can start this early because, like, you know, otherwise it's going to get piled up with the other things you're going to have to do later too. Which, you know, in some ways, that's a really good mindset to have, especially when it comes to like chores or, you know, like homework. But you can't rush things. Koto Square. Where is Koto Square? I think it's just upstairs, right? Oh shit. Masked up. Mr. Famous? He has won 69 battles. Nice. Yeah, so I think like work-life balance is crucial, and I know we say that, but like we say it. Do we mean it? Do our words have water when we say I believe in work-life balance if I believe in work-life balance, i.e. I don't work on weekends because I work super late on weekdays or hard on weekdays, or I'm always thinking about my work even when I'm not in the lab. That's not work-life balance. That's your brain is still thinking about work. Don't claim to be a work-life balance enjoyer if you're thinking about your work when you're not at work. I'm a fake work-life balance enjoyer. I actually believe I should be doing work even now. Alright. I done about had enough of you. Let's see. Oh, I can get around them. I'm dumb. I'm not dumb, I'm just, like, foolish. Meteor 9! Oh, he got hit by the Meteor 9. It's weird to, like, move in a circle in this game, you know? We all get trapped in vicious cycles of life, and it's... Oh, Remo Gate. Oh, it's just a boundary. Yeah, I think it's important to, like, recognize when you are in a bad cycle, if you can. But you shouldn't hold yourself against you shouldn't hold it against yourself if you can't recognize it. And if you need someone, like, I'm not gonna say advocate for, like, someone else to handle your mental health, obviously. But, like, you should, you know, as good as it is to be able to recognize that for yourself, do not expect yourself to know it at all times, you know? Like, yeah, you know yourself well, but sometimes, like, you cannot tell if you are in a bad spot. I'm not saying that that gives you an excuse to be a bad person, but, like, you know, respect yourself more. If no one else is gonna respect you, you better respect yourself, you know? Ugh, this is annoying. Alright. So yeah, I gotta be nice to myself. Like, that's the craziest thing, is I'm mean to myself. I hold myself to a mean standard. You know, like, I'm kind of an asshole to myself. Like, I'm super nice to everyone else, but I'm a jerk to myself. That's not how I want to be. I want to love myself. If you love yourself, why don't you marry yourself? Well, I'm glad you asked. I should probably, like, toss some of my other things, but now I'm at 90, so I can manage here. Ah, fuck. Let's do that. Fuck. I'm ready when you are. I'm ready now. I just darn goofed up, brother. Sometimes you just gotta get a clean hit off, you know? And sometimes you just gotta be able to dodge, you know? Fuck. That is like the worst feeling, just missing those. So, what have we learned here today, kids? What have we found out about ourselves? One, it is crucial to be nice to yourself. How does being nice to yourself look in today's day and age? What does it look like? Can we learn something from this? The answer, yes, we can. You can be nice to yourself by doing things that are, like, they're allowances you'd give to others that you often fail to give to yourself. It's oh, I shouldn't have done that. Jesus. I need me some healing. That'll work. So yeah, that's what I was able to do in, like, that month, you know? I was able to give myself a little bit of respect by doing the things I wanted to do, letting myself have that time to focus on those things. Whatever. Let's do this. And that's good. I think that it is really important to have that chance to do so. Next, this and this. Get over here, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. So, anyway, so what's been new with you, Chad? Like, how was your August? How did you spend your summer? Did you have fun? Has the end of summer been nice to you? Tell me one cool thing you did in August. I'll react to it, I promise. I feel like it's important to, you know, not worry too much about how others think of you too. It's important to do that. Going through a deep background check while helping people move? Oh, how deep? Like, how deep are we talking? Are we talking like you gotta list references for the FBI? That's a deep background check. Oh, Gutsman is really good for this. Things have been up and down for me. Haven't had a week break from work, but you're going to the Sonic Symphony. That's cool. And you did get to work for a summer camp for the last few months. That's awesome. What was summer camp like? What did you do at camp? Goose. I want to play games on this channel slow and wrong. I want to play games on this Twitch.tv channel slow and wrong. I'm okay with that. It's a big job for safety reasons. What is that arm? Yeah, fair enough. Like, do not give away the fact that you have an NDA, if you have an MDA. Like, if you got an NDA, I totally get it. You don't have to say anything else. You know, if it's a clearance thing, yeah, that too. I get you. My work's export controlled, I understand. Motherfucker! Oh, come on, people now! You lifeguarded, but you had to do a camp counselor position for a bit. Nice. That's good. That's good. My mom and twin went to the Paris Olympics. So that was pretty cool. I have a friend who was in those. She rowed for the United States Women's 4x4 sculls. So that's cool. It's a point of pride. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I know an Olympian. She did not get a medal, unfortunately, but she got to go, and honestly, like, that is just as cool. So, yeah. Did they have fun at the Olympics? Did they have fun watching them? I hope so. That sounds really fun. I've never been to Paris. I want to go to Paris at some point, but, like, it's less on my to-do list than some places, I guess. I know some people who went to the swimming trials. That's cool. UW-Madison usually sends, like, some coalition of rowers, you know? Just because our school has a really, really big lake on it. If you can believe it. Have you been hearing any stories about Paris pickpockets and their interactions with Americans? I've heard stories about Paris pickpocketers in general, but I've never, like, not for the Olympics. Or not this year's Olympics. I have heard stories about, like, Paris pickpocketers who, like, think that I've heard both sides of the story where like the Americans don't think that the pickpocketers can understand them speaking English, and that people speaking French with the Americans understanding them too. I've heard both sides, but I will say it is still funny regardless every time. I've had one of those moments. I was in a Spanish-speaking country because I can understand Spanish. Someone in a collection of electric wallets for pickpocketers? What? What do you mean by that? Like, do they scan codes or something? Like, what do you mean? Time bomb. Rainbow Gates. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Taser wallets for when pickpockets grab them? What? I missed that. I definitely missed that. That's crazy. Like, the cards were attached to a battery, so you tried to pull one out, they'd get a nasty shock, a few sieves, or sent to the hospital? That's crazy. I mean, like, you I don't know if you kind of deserve it, but, like, don't steal, maybe? I don't know. I know that's such an idealized thing, like, oh, don't steal. All the same, very crazy. Fuck! This game's difficult because I'm a grown man. Okay. They had an excuse saying it was their shaving razor, not an actual wallet. I love that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna do it, really, for real now. Like, this is just... I was just, like, warming up, okay? That was just a warm-up. I'm, like, actually so good at this game. So I don't even want to hear it, okay? Thanks. Someone tracked their stolen gear with Apple Locate and they found the stolen good. That's awesome. I know that's, like, possible, but I know in the States, like, that's not a legal reason to do anything, which is really stupid. I think I just gotta shoot those dudes. I think I just have to play in, like, one hand on the controller and another hand above just mashing. That's, I think, the only way to play this game at this point. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just like, okay, this is how we're doing it. People just went to France to mess with French pickpocketers? Okay, that's a little malicious. That's like a little malicious. I would not do that. I would not go to France just to mess with their pickpocketers, you know what I'm saying? I would not kick hornets' nests to begin with, you know? Kicking hornets' nests is a good way to get stung. Oh, Amelia, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for 38 months. 38 months. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 sub. Let's get rid of this gate. So many things all at once. One thing I did not miss from this streaming break is when I talk a lot, my nose gets very congested. This is such an amazing game. I've enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it. Out of fucking town. I gotta remember the exact mechanics of how to play the game. One of them stole an Olympic gold medal and accidentally ran into his team's shower room and he mysteriously fell down the stairs. What? Oh, I actually do. I remember hearing about this. That was very strange. I do remember hearing about that, which is also just like crazy that that happened in the first place. Those rascals. Those rascals. Oh, you shitbag. You complete and utter bag of shit. You shitbag, in fact. Let's do that. Maybe we can get one more nice spread. They're poor quality. They rust and varnish easily. That's what I heard. The bronze apparently oxidized very fast. That is what I heard. Am I an Olympic bronze medalist? No, I am not. Gutsman. Oh, I should have used the boost. I'm so silly-brained, but I think this should still kill? No, I should have used the boost! I'm a fool! There we go. Enemy deleted. Let's fucking go. Did he just call me handicapped? Okay. Save the game. Save it. Paris police put up a sign underneath pickpocket warnings. Pickpockets about Americans. Then Americans started dressing as the Swedish. Oh, silly Americans. What with our beer and our Ford truck month and our pickpocketing the French. There are cyber squares. Oh yeah, the vibes. We gotta read through the vibes. 11-year-old criminal defeated a Navi. Marble. Oh, I think I just beat Gate Soldier. Interesting. We're reading the boards. Man, I love reading forums. What's up, forum? What's happening, forum? That's just fun. It's like a forum. I wanted to do something like that in middle school before I had a Facebook. I put up a piece of loose leaf on my locker, and I said, "This is Voltage's locker Facebook," and you could write whatever you wanted on it. The problem with that is that it was in middle school, and it was in 2010. So you can imagine what was written on that. I got torn down a bunch, and I got upset. Because I didn't have an actual Facebook. I was sad. I wanted a Facebook account. Now here I am, 14 years later, wishing I didn't have a Facebook account.
Mwahaha.
I got a rare chip. I got a rare chip. You can have it. There, you can have it. I like reading these. These are just like little charming little posts. I like reading posts. I was thinking, the attack plus 10 might work best if you put it on something with a wider attack range, like a V-gun, instead of something like a cannon. Hey guys, are you using dash attack? Long time to activate. This packs quite a punch, but yeah, it's slow. It's easy to get hit before it works. That's why I use it with a combination with Invisi-1. See ya! I beat him. He may have beaten me 3 times, but I beat him. Like different strokes. The name's Dex. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the same as always. Gut punch. I can't get a regular one. They're like tutorials. They're fun. This is a fun way to do tutorials, honestly. Damn, I gotta say, by the way, I'm really glad that I added the tail on this overlay. It's kind of fun. It fits really nicely. Play Void Stranger. That's cool. Little things that the game just is like, hey, we want to teach you this, but there's not a really organic way to do it. So, boards. Image boards. Let's see your stuff. We got some money now. We got ourselves some real money. We got ourselves lots of money. In fact, I spent a lot of money, but it was worth it, probably. Probably. Honestly, social media these days is fucking miserable. I need to get off Twitter ASAP. I kicked a hornet's nest on the debate night. I should not have done that. I just got a bunch of really stupid people trying to dunk on me for like a good 48 hours, and I was just like, you're stupid because either one, you didn't understand I was satiring, or two, you're just a troll. And it's on me. Like, you can't ever make posts like that that are provocative in a political sense without expecting consequences. And like, you know, I was almost just as annoyed by the people who were like not intending to be you know, problematic or anything, but you actually have it wrong. No fucking shit. There was one guy who was like, you could have used any other photo. Why did you use this one? And I'm like, gee, dude, I don't know. Think about it. Why the fuck would I don't know, use the wrong photo intentionally? Could it be that I'm just stupid? Or maybe I'm, trying to be dumb. It just goes to show that you can't, like, use Twitter anymore. It's on me. It's on me. I shouldn't have been that stupid. I should have, like... I should not have, even opened the door to the possibility. But whatever. I thought you deleted Twitter. I deleted the app off my phone, and then I have the web browser. That's it. Spreader out 0. Oh, spreader O. I have Twitter because I need it for casting calls. But, you know, I'm so close. I'm so close to just saying fuck it. You know, like, I don't post beyond, like, one thing a month. Like, that was my tweet of the month, and I somehow, like, kicked a hornet's nest. So I learned my lesson. And, I gotta get off Twitter forever. For many reasons, but in particular, because I don't want to exist on a social media platform like that. Just in general. I like posting. I like shit posting, in fact. But, like, when it comes down to it, it's just miserable. Like, I'm just glad that, like, no one went further than, it's like, okay, here's the next tweet we're gonna try and dunk on. I'm just glad, like, no one tried to dox me, knock on wood. Or, like, you know, do something about it. They're just, like, harmless internet trolls. That's really all I can ask for. So, in any case, don't make bad posts on the internet. You'll get dunked on for it. I should have known better. I'm sorry. I was a fool. Okay. I wish they'd sort it alphabetically, but they don't. I'm gonna get rid of this panel grab P because it doesn't have a lot of synergy. And I'm going to instead put it out on my, what am I going to use it on anyway? Let's do it on just an attack boost. Okay, let's see. What do we have that we can chain together? I have a couple L's. I have a couple R's. Let's get rid of this T for something. So like an SL or an R. Well, I just got rid of that L. I could do just another A. Very basic, but I could do it. Barrier would be good. Guard is good. Spreader. Let's do spreader O. That's right. We got a bunch of O's. Let's do more of those. Huh? RREEYLLSSL. Let's get rid of this cannon C. Let's add another spreader. And then barrier B. Let's add what's another thing we don't have a ton of? GSR. Okay, let's get rid of this G. Let's get rid of that G bubbler. Oh, wait, no, but that works with guts, doesn't it? It does. Let's get rid of that Y. Let's get rid of the Y sword. Wide sword with Y. I think that'll be good, and then we can get another B for barrier. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I saw a thing the other day I meant to share with you about Sega being open to porting the advanced games. I did see that. The thing is, though, like, they're open to it. Why aren't they just doing it? Maybe I'm being simple-minded here, but, like, I feel like it's like, yeah, yeah, sure, man, we'd make them. Hell, why not? If people want them. You know, like, it says, it doesn't speak very many words other than, yes, why, of course we could do that, sure. You know, it's I don't put much into it beyond, yeah, you know, if it'll make us money, why not? I'm sorry that that's a bit of the cynical take, but, like, I don't really see how you can read that otherwise at this point. And, like, I like the advanced games, don't get me wrong. I think the advanced games are really cool, and they're really fun. But I don't think that they're, like... My world would not be shattered if they remade those. Let's put it that way. It's a total nothing statement, but it is fun. I think that's another thing I'm trying to, like, be less of, is someone whose, like, well-being is contingent upon the hype of what's coming in next. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things to be excited about in life. The next thing that comes out is not necessarily needs to always be one of those things. You know what I mean? Like, I love being excited about things that are coming out. But, like, the last thing I want is to be, like, feel like I was disappointed because this video game didn't have exactly what I want out of it. You know what I mean? There's a beehive. Right, dead end. Okay. Well, they weren't kidding. It sure is a dead end. Ooh. Different colored Metabots. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know they mean business. Nice. Very good. I think that if they remade the advanced games, that would be very neat. Would I buy it? I mean, I don't know, honestly. I have not pre-ordered the new Zelda game. Like, it's kind of a, like, okay, yeah, I guess this is happening now. Like, you know, I'm not there day one being like, oh, I'm there day one being like, I'm not gonna, like, fault you for doing that. Like, if you want to do that, like, I'm excited for you. I can't say that's what I'm really, like, doing these days, you know? I'm letting myself be excited, but I'm not, like, hyped about the next big thing. I'd just be happy with widescreen ports. Yes, absolutely. Those games need widescreen ports. Like, the screens on Sonic Advance are so small. How the hell can anyone see where the fuck they're going in Sonic Advance 1? I fucked up. How the fuck can anyone do anything in Sonic Advance 1? Sonic Advance 1 is, like, actively my least favorite of the three. Like, I like Sonic Advance 1 for a nostalgia purpose, but, like, you cannot get me playing Sonic Advance 1 for more than, like, an hour at a time at most. There's so much about it that's just like tedious, infuriating, miserable to play for longer than 10 minutes. You just gotta go fast through that game. I love Neo Green Hill Zone. Neo Green Hill Zone's really cool. Secret Base Zone's pretty neat. Casino Night is fine. Ice Mountain, I like the vibes until you get... Whoa! What are you doing here? Hello? When did you get here, huh? Hello? That's right, you can only hit him when he's moving. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Oh, this fucking asshole. When did he show up? When did he get here, huh? I spent a whole ass day trying to beat him last time I played this gosh darn game, and he just shows up out of nowhere saying, oh, by the way, hey, I'm a random encounter now. What? Metar. I like it for the nostalgia. I like how it's a genesis of it, the modern lens. I think so too. Every character's a bit more. Like, I like Angel Island Zone a lot. I think it's really cool. The vibes are strange, but in a fun way. Like, organ to play Angel Island music. I dig it. I mean, like, power to them, honestly. Rolling organ Angel Island is fun. But like, okay, this is my horrible take. I think Egg Rocket's a really cool stage, but I acknowledge and often feel that it's like a bullshit stage. The most bullshit stage is Sonic Advances 2's Sky Canyon, which Sky Canyon owns, dude. Sky Canyon's a great level. It's a terrible level, but it's a great level. And Advance 3 just has really bad level design. Like, I love the areas you go to in Advance 3, but objectively, it's just got some really terrible design choices that are not fun to play. Route 99 sucks, dude. Route 99 is a bad level. Anyone who says that they like Route 99 is a faker. Yeah, my favorite thing is to go at breakneck speeds only to run into spikes and enemies and crushing blocks. Ocean Palace is also bad about that, but I can forgive it because it has a way cooler aesthetic.
And you go really steep sometimes.
Oh, this is an awful matchup. Oh my god, this sucks. Okay. We are almost out of the woods. Oh my god, if we die here, I'm going to be so disappointed with myself. Let's be smart about this now, okay? Okay, let's just be smart. There we go. Route 99 Ocean Plant. Ocean Base, our Sega enjoys our Sega plants. I like Ocean Base on the weird vibes. That's about it. I think it's cool. I like the music. Toy Kingdom is fun until you get to the boss. The boss is just like, yup, it's the Toy Kingdom boss. I got a longsword L. Ooh, that's good. Let's sort by code. And then let's grab ourselves an L. I sound like the Professor Balatro. This is Balatro every day. Let's grab ourselves an L. Let's get some money. Let's get some money. Death. Like, I've been watching a lot of those, and I gotta say, very fun to watch, but he has a very specific way of talking, which is very funny to me. He goes, this is Balatro every day. So we just have fun. A lot of my issues with Advance 3. Oh, what the flip? I couldn't. What? I just leveled up my attack. Okay. I maybe should have updated my charge, but whatever. Cool. Yeah, a lot of my issues with Advance 3 is that it wants you to experiment with team combos through levels, but that's not intuitive. Yeah, it sucks, actually. Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's got the Sonic Heroes partner mechanic first, and it's like, yes, but, I'm gonna be real with you. You try using Knuckles, Amy. Look at this background. Talk about psychedelic. It's psychedelic, baby. That's just fun. Hang on, I want to do that for a little bit. Okay, enough of that. I forgot if this game starts with charge attack or gives it to you later. If there's a charge attack, I have not used it. Are you happy? Enjoy Kotobuki. Kotobuki is the town of happiness. Familiar with Bug Frag? I'm afraid you aren't allowed to enter here. Jack into the coffee machine at the center? I don't know if I trust you, dude. Let's go to the Bug Frag exchange. Hello. I have 4 Bug Frags. Zeus Hammer. God damn. Stand on an empty square, that could be useful. Yeah, we'll get that, why not? Let's get air shoes. And I think you have to equip those, right? What if... I don't need a shockwave. I want air shoes. I'll eventually, like, optimize my sub-chips. Aqua Sword. Oh boy, I want one of these. R? Oh yeah, I can build around R. Sure, why not?
Why not?
I forgot if this game's... Yeah, charge attack, yeah. I can get rid of this one for Fireblade. I mean, like, come on. It's a Fireblade. We're going back to the year 2007, dude. Fireblades are badass. Badass is the word of the day. Why did Quickman appear? That was so weird. This is the coffee machine, right? Gonna save. I haven't saved in a bit. 6 hours a game. There you are. Hello, Clara. How are you? Knuckles Amy just give Knuckles the dash attack, which I can never leave him. Yeah. Eat this. Oh, Schnikes. It's the Ghostman. Little ghosties. Little ghostoids. Little ghost character. They look like a... Oh, of course they lick me. I forgot about that. I forgot ghosts have a habit of doing that these days. As you may remember from Poltergeist, Ghostbusters. Wow, there are a lot of ghosts that lick people, huh? That's a weird thing to think about. I didn't think about that until now, but now I've thought about it, so now you get to think about it too. So yeah, I think ultimately, when it comes to Sonic Advance, 2 is the best one. Because 2 understands that the game is meant to be played in short bursts and you want to go fast. If they didn't let you go fast, if they didn't want you to go fast, they would not have added boost mode. And if they wanted you to be platforming, they would have made the level design to incorporate the size of the levels, to put it very simply. In Advance 1, you're stuck on the right side of the screen. That should not be the case for a Sonic game. And in Advance 3, I missed. In Advanced 3, the level design is too varied with regards to when they want you to go fast and when they don't. It's not clear. I'm telling you, Advanced 3's just got some really weird levels. Like, Cybertrack Act 3 is just a bad level, in my opinion. It does very little for me, because the entire last section of the level is an auto-scroller. Like, I can forgive Chaos Angel Act 3 for being one, but, like, it really shouldn't be. Like, it's so less interesting than what it could be. Chaos Angel? Like... Angel Island, but evil? Like, hello? That's cool as balls. Like, I'm telling you, Chaos Angel Act 1 and 2 is so cool, and then they just whiff it. They whiff it in Act 3, and that's disappointing to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Chaos Angel is the last zone in Sonic Advance 3, and it's just a really cool stage. It's like, what if these ancient ruins were actually evil? What if the Master Emerald Shrine was actually, corrupted? You don't get that. You don't get that in no Genesis game. You don't get that in Sonic Mania. Chaos Angel is a peak concept and it quite literally falls apart at the end. Yeah, like, why did they have to make the last level an auto-scroller? That's mainly my question. Would have been cool if they didn't. Oh, only one meteor at a time. I killed the shrimp with a meteor. Alright, and then we take it back there, right? Alright, let's get back. Like, Chaos Angel's a cool stage. I think so tremendously. Chaos Angel is pretty dope. Easily, like, aesthetically, my favorite zone in the game. Ocean Base and Sunset Hill are, like, 2 and 3. Right, not this one. Twinkle Snow's neat. Cybertrack is just techno-based, but different. That's a side path. Oh, I didn't get that. And Route 99 is, like, for all intents and purposes, Route 99 is, like, the worst Sonic Advance trilogy level. So, If I had to rank them on, like, a tier list, I don't know what I would exactly put at the top. I think, Hot Crater is, like, my favorite, actually. Hot Crater and Sky Canyon are... Hot Crater, Sky Canyon, Chaos Angel are, like, my top 3. I may need to invest in a new laptop soon. Your other one seems to be dying. Why is it dying? Explain, Sigma. What's going on, huh? How do you know it's dying? What makes it appear to be dying? Huh, there he goes. That was funny. Someone clip that. Please. I beg. A lot of crashing issues? Yeah, maybe it's time then. Maybe it's time then. Do what you can afford, obviously. Whatever's within your means of finances. Do be responsible, but like have fun with it, you know? Like with all things in life. Have I mentioned I think this game is really neat? Like in general, it's just a really cool game. I quite enjoy this game. I think that, like, this is a perfect car ride game, you know? Oh, I'm doing 2 damage now on my base attack, not just 1. Awesome. This is definitely a car ride game. This is a... Dad wants to do errands in the fall, but he said you could bring your Game Boy in the car kind of vibe. That was me with, like, Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia. I was like, you can bring your DS... Yeah, okay. This is like Dad goes to Menards, but you get to hang in the car, and it's like a fall afternoon. That's what this game reminds me of. Definitely ruined the touchscreen with my old DS with the Ranger games. Yeah! Let's go. Talk about shoutouts to Pokemon spin-offs being the reason that no one has a functional DS. You got that, and you got Pokemon Dash. I actually like Pokemon Dash a little bit. I think it's a terrible game, but I kind of like it. There's something about, like, early DS Pokemon that's, like, still Gen 3. You know, like, late Gen 3 is really weird. In a fun way. Because you have, like, this sort of, like, block white and black lettering, you can see it so much in the Pokemon Dash aesthetic. It's not quite Gen 4 yet, and I think that that's really funny. It's interesting to look at what that looks like. Right. Nice. I don't know how to describe it because I haven't, like, figured out exactly what it is exactly, but I do know that Pokemon Dash is the rare Generation 3 DS game. And there's something to be said about that. I don't know. My DS spin-off of choice is always going to be the Mystery Dungeon games. I mean, like, how could I not, right? Like, the Explorers games are always going to be my first love. That was I got Explorers of Time for my birthday with my DS. So Explorers of Time was my first DS game in the same way that Red Rescue Team was my first Game Boy game. I think the experimental aspect of Pokemon is really interesting, especially in that generation, because they were like trying to find ways to branch out and keep the audience that they had just gotten from... Oh, what? Oh, okay, cool. They were trying to like keep that audience that they had gotten in the new generation from Fire Red Leaf Green. And they also really wanted to... Oh, you're back. Fuck. Well, I guess not. It's a good thing I saved. Sure. Ruin all your floor tiles. Sure. I died. I fucking died to Quickman. Why is Quickman there? Where even did I leave off? Okay, we're fine. Quickman is just on that path. Weird. I don't know why. I'm not gonna ask any questions, but like, I don't know why. Oh well. Yeah, Quickman was a boss you all fought in the game already? Yeah. Yeah, Quickman was like the boss that I fought not that long ago, even. It's weird that they'd have a Quickman encounter at this stage in the game. I cannot assume I am so deep into this game that, like, I should be finding former boss encounters as regular enemies. I don't think we're at that stage yet. I don't think I'm at that point in our relationship yet, Mega Man Battle Network 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. Okay. I'm out of here now. Let's go look at the last one. What's the last one? What's the last deal? A. Battle Network 1 has that too. I can find Flame Man randomly. in the net, even though it's like the next area. That's weird. We're in the Lick office. Okuden Valley campground. In the river. Okay, let's go there. Let's do it. Let's friggin' do it, dude. One of the things I thought about while I was like away was thinking about like what I want to do with streaming. And I had the thought to myself like, do I want to get a PNG? And do I want to become a PNG tuber? And then I reminded myself that if I did that, I would be no better than the Gaijin Goomba. And all respect to him, I am not him. And I don't want to be what he is, which is fine. He's entitled to be what he wants to be, but I do not want to be the Gaijin Goomba. And so if I'm gonna get any kind of like model or any kind of rig, I'm gonna go all out with that motherfucker. I'm gonna get the biggest, coolest live 2D thing you've ever seen in your life. But I'm not doing that. Hello, you are the guy. A program of my son's have been gotten lost on the net. I think it's somewhere in the den area. Okay, go into the den. We're all out here isolated in the forest. All right. Check into the robot here. Not where I want to be. I would get the coolest fucking live 2D, little Joe Cool ass Swampert you ever saw in your life. That's what I would do. None of this anime character looking stuff. I would just be a fucking frog. I would be the coolest fucking Swampert character you ever done, Sato. Making, like, OCs that are representative of you is actually harder than I gave it credit for. Not that, like, I've been doing it, but I've been thinking about, like, oh man, someone just made that shit. You know, like, someone just made an OC. They just made a character. I suppose that Iceman should be showing up for me eventually. Iceman. Yeah, probably. Alright. Let's go. So we're back in the net, and we gotta go to the den entrance 2. I believe it's this. Is the square? Okay, so den area 2 is over this way, right? I think it's this one, right? That's den area 3. We want den area 2. Thank goodness for those names. Oh my god, I would be so lost otherwise. This is 2, right? Yes. Okay, so we are looking for that little guy's... Oh, hello. Hello? I got Zennies just for me. Gut Punch B. Sure, why not? I don't know. It's good. I've been spending my time just playing like a lot of different games, all things considered, and just finding like some cool shit. I can't wait to. I've been playing Mother 3. I've been playing along with Lowercase J's Discord on their Mother 3 playthrough, and it's been very fun. We are at like today. This is a catch-up week, but we are like, you know, basically chapter 5. Like, I need to be done by with chapter 5 by the end of this weekend, which I intend to do. Man, Mother 3 is a game. What a game it is. It's like I cannot believe I have played like some of my all-time favorite games this year. That's actually kind of nuts. the way Mother 3 has like basically ascended the ranks. It's not in my top 10 yet. I'm only halfway through the game, but I figure it is definitely going to place high in like my ranking. If I were to make like I should make like a tier list of games. Yeah, I'm about to engage in you. We got the Senior Stones, so I just recruited Drusil. Hell yeah, Drusil's great. Maybe one day I'll just make a tier list of fucking my favorite video games. Like, when I say tier list, I literally mean like, not like, oh, it's an F tier. It's like, this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Like, it being in tier 7 is still good because it's on the list in the first place kind of vibe. I gotta do something like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. I could do that on stream. Why not? That's like good stream content. This is definitely like very, very cool. This game's fun. Mega Man Battle Network 2, I know I've said it so many times, I'm gonna sound like a broken record when I say it, but like, wow, I cannot believe I never played this as a kid. This would have been like an all-timer, no doubt. It's like Parallel Universe Voltage was obsessed with this as opposed to Sonic Advance 2. But no, I just didn't play it because I wasn't into Mega Man. Like, I understood what Mega Man was, but, like, only when it came to, internet. I saw him in Flash animations. I was like, oh, who's this Mega Man character? I did not realize that Mega Man was, like, the beloved Nintendo IP when I was a kid. Now I understand completely, but before, I did not. Hello. Hello. You. Okay, well, let's go back to the valley and let him know. This is like the fetch quest segment of the game. It makes you feel like you're a kid in the world. I think that's fun. Like, this is just kind of straight up vibes. Like, look at this camp. It's his camp. I'm a sucker for, like, isometric and 3D diorama spaces. Those are just great. Those are just so good. I'm in a server and someone's like, yeah, I make 3D areas like N64 style 3D zones, and like they have the coolest fucking thing. It's like pink and yellow sky and like a beach. Oh, so good. Cool. All right, well now let's go back to the place. Let's just walk there. Let's just, like, breathe it all in, you know? Look at his doofy walk animation. Like, his feet slip on the ground. It's just goofing. It's just goofing. Back and forth. No, I don't want to go to AC/DC Town. Is that a Mario fucking thing? That looks like Mario. Mario and Luigi. On, like, an airship. All right, let's go and see where now we've done all the tasks. Can we go to our license? Go take the exam. That a ways. All right, let's save ourselves, eh? 6 hours and 22 minutes. I've really been playing the video game. My license. Slicense.
Execute.
All right. Before we do this, I've been drinking a lot of water, so I need to use the banyo. So we'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. How are you? I also refilled my water. And got a little, like, treat. Okay. So, I had a thought. I want to play something kind of fun. I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna, I want to pivot, if you don't mind. We'll do the exam in a bit. I want to play, you want to play a little bit more Mother 3. And I want to do that, for the sake of, like, I think I want to do that. So why don't we jump to that, because I've been itching to play it, and at this point, it's my stream. Mother 3. Let's do this. So if you don't want to be spoiled Mother 3, now is your moment to leave. Because I gotta play some Mother 3. Let me tell you about what I'm wearing right now. I went to the Minnesota State Fair, as I often do. I went there over Labor Day, and I went into sort of the merchandise booth, where they have like booths that sell just stuff. They have a Japanese imports store there. I did not buy anything that crazy there. They had a lot of plushies there this year. I did not do that. What I did do is I did notice that there was a company or a group from like Ecuador selling Ecuadorian made stuff. And one of those happened to be a poncho made out of llama wool. And I think that's pretty cool. I've always been like kind of interested in that. I've never had the you know, it's a poncho, right? Like I've had rain ponchos, but I never had like a poncho for myself besides like the Snuggie. And that's not really a poncho, that's a blanket with sleeves. So I bought myself, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I went over and I looked at the ponchos, and what caught my eye was what was on the poncho. The design on the poncho was Sega Dreamcast Sonic Adventure Sonic. So I bought it. I'm wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog poncho right now. It's comfortable. It keeps me warm. I've wrapped it so that I can tie it up my waist, and it's like I'm wearing a little tunic. It's kind of crazy. I'm kind of really digging it. I'm not gonna become a poncho guy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. I would not do that. I am not the guy who's like, bro, you gotta get yourself a poncho. But I will say, I bought a poncho, and I do not regret it. It is a great purchase. It is comfortable. It is warm. It makes me feel good. I love my poncho. Oh, dang it. Cat's feverish. We'll do the 2 times speed up. Alright. PK Freeze Beta. Okay, awesome. That's actually super dope. So, we've been playing this as like a book club, and I've been like doing my business with it. I've played about 13 hours about it, but you know, and I'm having a good time. I like Mother 3. I want to play Mother 3. Mother 3 is a fun game. Mother 3 is a dope game. Thunder Tower is a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, it's the generator. I like this game. Alright, cool. Those are nothing. Those guys are nothing. Okay, so we just go up like 3 steps of that. What does the sign say? Aware of electrical discharges. Well, yes. Ooh! I've heard very good things about Mother 3. Mother 3 kicks ass. I've never played it. I've seen Let's Plays, but I've never played it. And I think, you know, there comes a point in one's life where they should play Earthbound, and then they should play Mother 3. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Something awoke inside Soren. PK Flash. Okay. Sure. Okay, now we got 2 of them. My God. Oh no. This is bad. That's real bad. That's really bad. I don't mean to be a silly Oh God. That's really bad. Okay, let's just use healing. Let's just, I guess, so much for my pee-pee. My pee-pee, I was saving it. Because I think there's a boss up here. I think there's a boss, but I don't know. Yeah, you should play Mother 3 at some point. It's one of the best games of all time on the Game Boy Advance. Really makes you understand what the times we live in are. My name is Sheep. Glad you feel that way, sheep. Oh, here we go. Hello, Mr. Generator. I'm gonna turn up the sound just a little bit. Oh. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's think about this. I usually listen to the stuff before I do anything. Causes enemies to cry, strangest paralysis, whatever, sure, we'll try it. Thief's Tools. Let's just kick it. Let's just do some damage. Let's probably do offense down. Weak to ice, okay. Okay, there's a counterattack, cool. Okay. So then why don't we just keep doing, is it PSI shield you want or just shield? We'll just use shield on probably Boney. Yeah, I think we just want to do PSI down, or offense down for a little bit. And then let's throw a pencil rocket at it. Okay, that didn't work. Next, we'll do Shield Alpha on Kumatora, and it'll be good. So yeah, for those of you who might be curious about like, oh, why isn't he playing Mega Man Battle Network 2? It's because I pivoted. I can play more than one game on stream if I want. Let's try doing Smoke Bomb? Sure, why not? And then we'll do PK Freeze Beta. And then we'll do... I think this is a bomb. My dog's throwing a bomb. My dog. Oh yeah, super weak to that. Okay, that's way good to know. Let's use PSI Shield on Duster. Let's try... I'll try attack. Why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? Pencil Rocket. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, come on. Okay, recovery, life up beta on this boy. You here, or you can use this. Freeze beta. We are not at mortal damage, but like we're very close. So okay. Cool. So we got through one turn. I see. Okay. Let's let him heal. Let's just go ham. Let's go face right now. Now seems like a good time to do that. And we'll heal soon. Yeah. Now's the part where we go ham. I do think I need to heal my dog. Alright, back at full. Okay. Let's do PSI, or let's use Shield Alpha on me. You can use this. You can use a Freeze Beta. And the dog can eat some yogurt. Groovin', you know, I'm jamming. I'm out here just like putting shields on everyone. Like I got the means to do so. There's so many things I can do. My dog is running low on things he can do though. Shoutouts to PSI Shields. Those are good, those are good. I am running low on PP. I should have given more bombs to my dog, but I didn't. We'll do that. What do you have? You have bomb, right? Maybe we can use the Meiji Look. That'd be funny. Yeah, it says, look over there. Okay, sure. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Very good. It would be nice if you'd evacuate immediately. Pools like smoke. Enjoy heights. Man, we're at the top of Thunder Tower. There it is. A mother pork ship. Are we gonna sacrifice Lucas to the cement gods below? I don't know. I hope not. Oh. There he goes. I think he's dead. Probably not. There wouldn't be a... We haven't fought him in a boss fight yet. Rope Snake, you're up! Rope Snake! This is a fun little set of sprites. Good news for me is that I'm a major character now in the story. Thanks to you. Bad news for you. My jaw isn't starting to support 3 people and 1 dog. In other words, my jaw, it's at its limit. This is literally jaw dropping. Oh, Rope Snake. Moving puppets made from clumps of earth. A tower that can fire thunderbolts on demand. An extensive highway system. Ships that fly through the sky. The enemy that Lucas and his companions must stand up against has grown to such an enormous scale. Do they even stand a chance against this vile and powerful nemesis? No, common sense must be ignored in a situation like this. Even if there is only a 1 in a billion chance of victory, that means there is also a 1 in a billion opportunity of turning the tables completely. Will Lucas, Kumatora, and Duster be separated once again? Or will they work together again to overcome the obstacles that stand in their way? From the flying ship, a masked man looks down on Lucas and his friends. His profile is still very youthful.
The tale now moves to its next chapter, with an almost certain promise of battles far more intense than ever before. Stretch and drink water. Save the game. Chapter 6. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Just a boy and his dog. At least the dog's okay.
Man. Oh. What a fucking whiplash that was. I realize that probably meant nothing to you all if you don't know what Mother 3 is about, but that was a very impactful chapter. Also, the pigs are fascists. I hope you realize that. This game is actually about fascism and how it spreads to small communities, and it's up to you to fight fascism however possible. No matter how small, no matter how hard it may seem, no matter how daunting it may seem, no matter how impossible it may seem, you must fight fascism at every opportunity, as insidious as it is. That was Lucas's mom, who died at the very start of the game. I think it was her ghost. It's a miracle. These happy boxes are a metaphor for fascism.
Save your game, Sonny.
So yeah, I'm gonna save over that because I want to have the chapter 6 ending now.
Don't you worry one bit. I may be old, but I'm still as good as saving as ever.
I believe it. Play Mother 3, by the way, if you haven't already. The Magypsies. So yeah. Yep, yawn and yawn. You youngins have it so nice. How are you all better now? Try not to be so reckless anymore, okay? Pin the tail on the leak, hide and go sweep, and the hokey pokey. Oh, I love this song. Alright, so all we have is this. We're in a, you know, latter third of the game.
I feel much tougher.
Oh. Ionia. Hello. I was just minding my own business, taking off my makeup, when suddenly I was physically assaulted. Oh, what an unfabulous time to be attacked. Oh my. You're that boy I met at the hot spring the other day, aren't you? It seems the threads of fate have led us to each other once again. From the moment I realized you could use PSI, I knew there was something between us. You've undoubtedly... Oh. You're undoubtedly the one we Magic Thieves have been waiting for 10,000s of years, right? Can you sense it too? Can you feel the time drawing near? It's okay if you can't. I'm not entirely sure about it either. Wait a second. If I was attacked, could it mean... I hope Aeolia's alright. I wish I could fly there, but I can't without my makeup on. All I can do is walk on land like a human. How tragic. Oh well. I'll walk if I have to. And you're coming with me. Come on, let's go to Aeolia's house, okay? Marvelous. Let's make some magic happen together. I mean that in a nice way. Ionia joined the party. We could reach Aeolia's house by easily going straight up this river, but...
It's our time to shine. Follow us.
No, they are a trustworthy, reliable individual, mostly, as far as I understand. We just got this. It's the greatest boat ever. You'll get on it, of course. We used to be boatless, you see. I need an adultier adult. What, you can't handle a sassy, non-binary queen? Well, let's explore town a bit. I want to see what town is. Sure. The doorknob I picked up. I think it's like up in there, yeah, near where the first boss was. Hello. New friend. New pork something or other instead. Can I come with you too? Oh, I guess not. Especially to a minor. Yeah, that's not great. It's definitely like, you know... It's a story, it's fiction. These fucking pig masks. Ultimately, the queer characters are heroes in a game from 2006, so I'm gonna like not dig into it. I can handle Bolson from Bolson Construction, but I don't know about this one. Spartan, there's a bunch of non-binary characters in this game that are, you know, they have certain speaking patterns that, you know, in 2006 were considered socially appropriate. However, maybe today with our progressive, you know, movements and our ability to understand that actually, hey, queer people are people and not like caricatures, that, you know, if we judge this game based on the merits of today, then of course it's going to be a little problematic. But if you judge this based on the context in which it was released, this is pretty good, all things considered. What did you want to grow up to be aside from a comedian?
I want to be a baker, I guess. What about you?
Me? I wanted to be a merman.
What? A merman? What kind?
Fish. I'd be a fish on top and a human on bottom.
There's a guy really back.
They were suspicious of me, so I'd call myself Namrem. Thanks for your comedy. Yeah, it's the Let's Make Magic Together. You know, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, I don't think, at this point. It's Mother 3. It's a cool little game you should play. No, not that I mean there's anything wrong with that. What? Aeolia's house, you say? But like, you see, the way that this character in particular, Ionia, is being presented, where like, you know, these people who were once well-meaning and then now have been sort of corrupted by the introduction of, like, fascism into their community. Now they are, as you can see, saying, be mindful of who you make friends with, when, like, you know, someone who is very obviously a queer character they're saying, "Oh, Lucas, don't be friends with the queer character," when, like, you know, the queer character is helping us. It's like these people are judging people solely on their appearances and not the moral fiber of their character, which I think that's what Mother 3 is ultimately trying to say, is that this character, Ionia, might be a little strange. You know, they might be even a little queer in many senses of the word, but they're ultimately still doing what is right and good for the people who are trying to beat fascism, and that the ability to fight fascism has to come from anyone and everywhere. And it's important to make sure that so long as your allies are not actively hampering your goals, you can find a common ground in destroying the fascist regime. That's ultimately what, like, I think Mother 3 is trying to say here. I'll take the vote. I don't care. I've been trying to read this game as if it's like a book. You know what I mean? Like, think about it in terms of, like, what is its literature merit? Let's ride the boat. Stutter a little more, why don't you? Oh, and Spartan, if you thought Ionia was bad, there's 7 of them. 7 of these characters. Or at least 6. Oh yeah, it's the Frog Bridge. Or as I like to call it, the Fridge. Not to be confused with the Phrygian. Not to be confused with Phrygia. One. They do that sometimes. It's silly. That's what this game is. This game is, like, just silly. I am a lizard. I will show you the direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Cool. I went the wrong way. Alright, let's save the game. You never know when we need to do DP stuff, actually. Let's save it. We went from Old Man's Paradise to Aeolia's house. Alright, let's see what we got here. Here in Aeolia. Aeolia! What happened? Why aren't you wearing any makeup, Ionia? This is no time to be silly, Aeolia. I was attacked, so I rushed here to see if you were all right. I'm fine. I'm as lovely as I always am. But never mind me. Why don't you untie that rope already? Oh, I was in such a rush I never even noticed. What a shock. Soren, could you untie me now? Unbelievable, you have no sense of courtesy. Ah, who's that fine figure? Why, that's me without makeup. I'm sexy even without makeup on. Just 1 second. There, all done. I'm pretty again. Yeah, you can keep that lipstick. Indirect kisses with other girls aren't my thing. Oh, I have a bad feeling. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What? Wow. Oh my. Aeolia, your body, it's starting to disappear. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So it's disappearing. But I'm disappearing, but I'm well. Oh my god. Someone able to pull the needles has finally appeared. Aeolia, you were an open-hearted person. That's why we got along so well. Okay, let's follow this underground path to Osoi Castle's courtyard. What was that? A razor and lipstick. Okay. Sure. Oh my god, we're back in Osoi Castle again. Cleocatrids. Nice. These things don't seem too bad. Nice. Very good. Just a boy and his dog fighting up mummy cats in a basement underground thing where guarded clay passage guarded by a non-binary. Mother 3. That's cool. I love this battle music. I love pressing the button presses in time with the music. It's really fun. Mother 3 is just kind of very fun. Rotten milk. That'll turn into yogurt later, it's fine. Many Cleocatrids. Probably should have attacked the other one. Oh well. Nice, we got the backpack. Let's go. Oh, it's a little cat from the back. So in case you were curious, if you press the A button in time with the music, you can do extra damage. And so this has proven very useful. The thing about the scrolling health bar, though, is that sometimes you don't want to rack up that bonus damage because you'd rather just, like, heal. And so it's an interesting, like, action economy. Ugh, economy. I think this is a secret. Magic Taunt. You got a Magic Taunt. Oh, it's a Magic Taunt. Chat, you ever played an Earthbound or a Mother 3? Pretty fun. I would recommend it. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely grab yourself like a couple friends and just play it. I saw Sayu play Earthbound. Yeah, that's probably fair. Earthbound is one of those games. I played it on stream about a year ago now. And it's definitely a game that requires a little bit of patience at the start. It is not what I would consider to be the nicest game to play as your first JRPG. I need to tell you about the needles. First, know this. These are specially protected islands. We reside upon these islands together with a limitless power. That power is the dragon that sleeps in the darkness under these islands. The dragon is incredibly large, about as large as these islands put together. Because the dragon is asleep, these islands are protected from disaster. But its power is too great for humans to control. It was for this reason that our ancient Magipsy ancestors placed 7 needles in the dragon to make it sleep. 1 needle for each Magipsy. For a very, very long time, we have continued to guard the needles. But it has been told that someone to wake the dragon will appear when its power is needed. However, if the one who needs the dragon's power has a heart of evil, that power will obey all that is evil. It's very possible that everything could be completely destroyed simply to satisfy wicked ambition. On the other hand, the exact opposite is what we hope for. If a person with the heart of good pulls the dragon's needles and uses its power, the fate of all evil will be washed away, and life will, as we all know it, will shine brightly. That is what is told. Finally, listen to this. But don't worry. When each of our 7 needles is pulled, we Magipsies will cease to be, our millennia-long lives over. Isn't that just romantic of us? You know, that brings up a good question. What is a good first JRPG? I'm glad you asked. It's something I've thought about a lot. I think the Switch remake of Super Mario RPG is a very good candidate. I think that's the case. I think Sea of Stars is pretty good. I think you can't go wrong playing, like, a Pokemon game. Like, maybe Gen 5 Pokemon. Paper Mario is pretty good. It kind of depends what you're looking for out of a JRPG. If you're looking for, like, good story, no, Persona is not a good first JRPG. That shit's hard as balls.
We need the monkey.
The Chimera Lab. Crossroad to the train factory. When you arrive, you go west from the ropeway station behind the factory. There's a monkey, and trouble, and a needle! I would say don't start with a Shin Megami Tensei game as your first JRPG. You will be in for a very rough time. You know what? Let me think about this. This is a good question. Thinking about accessible ones in particular. Like, you gotta play some of the classics, right? Like, there's a reason why Chrono Trigger is a classic. You know, there's a reason why Final Fantasy VII is a classic. I think, honestly, Final Fantasy VII is pretty good for a first JRPG. Think about it, right? It was the game that popularized JRPGs in the United States. It's gotta be at least a little good for beginners. Bye-bye. That's fun. They just flatten. I like this music. It's very, like, dramatic. You unlocked the door. Okay, I know where we are now. Look, it's a guy with a butt. Alright, they're nothing. They're nothing. So yeah, I think the Super Mario RPG remake that came out on Switch is really good if you need a starter JRPG. I would also recommend Sea of Stars as a good starter, and then I would encourage you to look up what inspired Sea of Stars and play that next. Chrono Trigger is really good, obviously. I think, you know, you can't go wrong with Final Fantasy VII. For modern games, modern JRPGs, it's a little tricky. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And then Gen 5 Pokemon. Digimon Cyber Sleuth? I have not played that, so I couldn't tell you. I've heard it's all right. Like, I don't know. Play the 1,000 Year Door remake. That's probably pretty good. No, not one of the Octopaths. Do not. If your first RPG is Octopath, you are gonna have a bad time. Octopath is hard, like shockingly so. I was surprised at just how hard Octopath 1 is. Like, I would not recommend Octopath. It's like, oh no, they're all foes. Stinky ghost. Ah, I can handle all of them. I've grown. I would also say, what if you know a fair amount of JRPGs but haven't played them? Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair, but there's a difference between knowing them and playing them. Because you can get a good feel for something just by watching it, but like, the actual action of resource management is pretty tricky. And I would really encourage you, if you're gonna play JRPGs, to not like, try and just copy someone else's utility. It's called a role-playing game. You should do that for yourself. Yes, let's go visit Mom's grave. Yeah. I mean, look, I think with RPGs, it's a matter of feel. It's not just a mechanics thing. You gotta have commitment to it as well. They can be really long. Dakota? Just in case you forgot. Yes, the system with Cyber Sleuth 1 can be very strict. That's good to know. I don't know if I ever have any intention of playing that game. You know, there's only so many games you can play in your life. I do think that, all things considered, there are more games in the world than you can play to completion. That doesn't mean you can't try them. I think it's really important to try new games and see if you like them or not. I've never played Mother 3 up until this playthrough here, so I'm very much enjoying it. But like, I will admit, like, 80-hour RPGs are hard to do. I played one on stream one time, and it took me like 20 streams to do it. That averaged 4.5 hours in length. I just don't have that in me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna play an 80-hour JRPG, I'm playing it for like months. Is that something I want to do all the time? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. So. satisfy the ADHD monster in you. But see, that's the thing, is like, that is the exact opposite for me. Like, focusing on something for more than 20 minutes at a time is hard. Speaking of, you want to see a really cool game? Can I show you one last really cool game before we wrap it up here tonight? I want to show you one really cool game. Okay. I want to show you one really good game. This really cool game, okay? I want to show it off. I've been meaning to show it off on stream, but I haven't. So I'm going to show it off here real fast. This is the M stream. This is a game called Maya the Bee. Maya the Bee. It's a licensed game made by Shinen. This is Maya the Bee. Look at it. This is a Game Boy Advance game. Look at it. Check this out, okay? Look at these backgrounds, dude. Listen to this music. I love this game, actually. Like, this is a licensed Nintendo Game Boy Advance game. There's no reason it should be like this, but it is. Reminds you of Rayman and Earthworm Jim. I agree, but I want you to really, like, look at the backgrounds in this game. Just look at them. They're vibes galore, dude. So the way this game works is you're basically playing as Bee Mario from Super Mario Galaxy. And you go around and you just grab flowers. It's like, it's a friendly little game. I understand that it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm telling you, like, this game way overperforms for, like, the expectations people had of it. Look at this. It's so pretty. Give it a go the next time you feel so inclined. This music kicks ass. It's like something you put in a video essay. I will posit that I think my favorite console of all time for vibe is Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance just has games with immaculate vibes. And yes, that is in fact because I grew up with one, okay? The art team cooked, but I don't think it's free. That's fine. Like, that's kind of the point here, is right? Like, you don't have to be like, oh, this game is for me. Like, that's why I'm playing it, so you can get an opinion for yourself. Oh, you shitbag. It's just really charming, you know? It's like a nice little platformer on the Game Boy Advance with no stakes, little stakes, few strings attached. It's charming. Just like BBB, Charmy the Bee. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward because there's another background I want you all to see. It is insanely pretty. Like, this game nails parallax. I grew up on a Game Boy, a Super Nintendo, so this feels nice. It is really... Ooh, that almost killed me. So, like, yeah, this is obviously like a little children's platformer. But that's like, just... Ah, it's so good. Look at this background. Look at how it looks like hand-drawn. Looks like it was drawn like straight out of a kid's book. I understand this is not like... This is not going to be everyone's game. I guarantee it, and that is okay. The point of this is that, like, I'm just showing it off, you know? And I think that this game's got some real cool vibes. It's just a little Game Boy game. Reminds me of Yoshi's Island. The backgrounds probably are hand-drawn. I would believe it. I think it's just like, how do you figure this shit out, you know? And like, the crazy thing is, this is a licensed game. Like, this is a game based on a TV show, or on a kid's book. It is, for all intents and purposes, shovelware. And only released in Europe. Because I think Maya the Bee is German. Hello, Snail. Bye, Snail. There's one background I'd love to get to, but it's a couple levels deep. Unfortunately, this game does kind of fall off after World 1, but World 1 is such a magnificent piece of gaming. Like, just a little chunk. It's just a tiny little chunk of gaming that, like, is so beautiful. Like, it's hard not to just appreciate it for what it is. Look at this! It's blue! It's nighttime. This is where they teach you that the pollen rolls down a hill. I was playing Dave the Diver. How'd you like Dave the Diver? Was it an indie game? Or was it a small studio game? See, I know, okay, again, if you put any stock in the Game Awards, you need to get some bitches, but like, I feel like this is, Dave the Diver is not an indie game. It's an indie studio, it's just not a AAA. The Game Awards should really just like say, best non-AAA game. This is how you know it's vibes, though. It's literally just B Mario from Mario Galaxy. You jump and hold B. Like what you are. And then you can ride the apple. Now, admittedly, all you have to do is just stand here and it just goes automatically, but, like, you can ride it. Maya the Bee is cool. No one's telling me otherwise. This game is awesome. Like a solid 7.5 out of 10 game. At least World 1 is. It's giving serious Yoshi's Island vibes. It's like, we have Yoshi's Island at home. I think this game is cute. And, like, yes, I've played Yoshi's Island, and yes, I think this game does remind me of Yoshi's Island a lot. But I think it has its own kind of identity, which I kind of like. It feels very much like a kid's book. Like, this is just kind of vibes incarnate. You want a nice springtime game? This is it. Chat, what do you consider, like, a good seasonal game? Are there games in particular that, like, you prefer to play them at certain times of year? Because for me, when I think of summer, like, my brain goes to, like, playing Pokemon. But, like, that's obviously open to, like, subjective interpretation, right? Like, yeah, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this background. This isn't even the best one, but, like, look at it. You're ascending. Skyrim in winter? Yeah, that's a good one. I like that pick. I'd argue that the best time to play Mario Sunshine is in the winter. The best time to play any, like, early 2000s beach game is in the winter time. Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, all those, like, they're best for the winter, I think, when you need to escape the winter blues, either in the summer or the winter, but I personally think just the winter. The music in this game, in this World 1, is just like, it does not get old. It's so good. A smiley face. Castlevania is absolutely a fall game. Luigi's Mansion is an October game, same with Resident Evil. Yeah, I think, like, horror games obviously, like, fit the bill for, like, fall. Pokemon, but Gen 5 feels more fall to you? That's fair. I think Gen 3 Pokemon absolutely is summer, Gen 4 is winter, and Gen 5 is, like, spring-fall. Terraria in the spring? That's pretty good, too. It's like, time to go. You can't quite go out into the world and craft yourself some stuff yet, but you can do it in other places. Look, you jump on a fucking mushroom. Oh, we finally get the bonus. Alright. Check out the backgrounds in these next few stages. Like, the parallaxy shit is just magnifique. This is, like, the perfect little game to just play because it's not hard. It's like, it keeps you occupied. When I played Dragon Tales Dragon Adventure, like, that game wishes it were this. Like, it's close, but that game's a little, like, too kiddie. This is a game where you can give it to a kid and just, like, let them play it and, like, they have fun. And then they'll have probably, like, nostalgia for this game. Like, I would 100% let my kid play this game. Are you kidding me? Stardew in the fall? Yeah, I can see it. It seems like it's a good time because it's, like, comfy. I think Mario Galaxy is a winter game. Night in the Woods is another good fall game? Yeah. So what I'm gathering is that cozy aesthetic games are fall games. Baldur's Gate 3 this summer. That's true. I feel like summer games are tricky, right? Because there's variance to them. You could have just like a summer game that's really big, and it's like your big blockbuster summer game. Oh, I got owned, dude. Oh, it's an action platformer now. I got owned, I see. Oh, we got a key. That's the big secret. But I don't think all cozy games fit to fall. I think it's funny because fall seems like either cozy game or horror game, and there's no in between. You're either playing like Resident Evil or you're playing Stardew Valley. There's no in between. I think it'd be really cool if they made like a Stardew-like clone that turned out to just be like a cult. But you only found that out like a couple hours, like 40 hours into the game. I think that would be really funny. They should do that. Someone's probably done that, but if they haven't, you are free to steal this idea so long as you make an NPC titled Dr. Voltage. That's how I'll let you use the idea. Yoshi's Island feels like spring. I feel like Yoshi's Island is a summer game. Maybe I could see it for spring though. Okay, chat, are you ready for the coolest level in this game? The next level has the wildest, coolest background of all time. Hang on, not this one, but... Did it not keep my key? Okay. This is an insane level. This is like so cool. This background is just gosh darn, man. This music just doesn't get old either. You know what? I figured it out. Cave Story is a spring/fall game. Look at the layers of parallax going on right here, huh? Like, why is this in a licensed game about Maya the Bee? This is 100% a spring game. Something like Ace Attorney, ooh, that depends, because the original Ace Attorney is 100% a Christmas game. But Apollo Justice is a summer game. Justice for All is probably a spring/fall game. I think you should play Justice for All after playing the original Ace Attorney, so that would make it a spring game. So you play that going into the new year, so it's like early spring, late winter. And then Trials and Tribulations is 100% play while it's raining spring game. Apollo Justice is a summer game. Great Ace Attorney 1 is a winter game. Great Ace Attorney 2 is a summer game. What about something like, Anime Phoenix Wright Anime? Yeah, exactly. Look, I just mean to say, the fact that the first game has a case that takes place during Christmas automatically makes it a Christmas game. That's how Christmas media works. Look at this background! Look at this vibe, dude! When do you think Mass Effect would fit in? Mass Effect feels like one of those Mass Effect, is it a winter break game or is it a summer break game? Okay, this is crazy. Look at this, you're flying on a butterfly. Like mixed media butterfly? Mixed media butterfly shmup level? This is just Kirby Superstar. Bayonetta 1 is a fall game and 3 is a summer game. I think every Pikmin game is a summer game. Danganronpa is a Halloween game, brother. Kirby Air Ride is 100% a summer game. They took Float Like a Butterfly, Sting Like a Bee too seriously. Yeah. I think, Mother 3 is a summer game. So yeah, that's the first world. But like, I really just need you to see this shit. Like, that hexagon scaling level is goated. It's honestly so goated. I have not played like any of these levels. Like, I don't even care that this game is like a silly little game made for children. SMT is 100% a fall into winter game, into early spring game. Ooh, listen to that kick. Oh, you can stand on it. Okay. It's a friendly dragonfly. Oh, but he sinks because he doesn't... This game's just charming. This game oozes with charm. Oh, it's a mole. So beautiful. Twilight Princess winter game. Absolutely a winter game. It's a game that you start playing in like mid-November. Twilight Princess is a game that you start when there's no snow and you finish when there is snow. You know what I mean? It's a game that like you're playing when, if you're an American like me, you're playing it and then you play a lot of it over Thanksgiving break. Spirit Tracks is also a winter game, despite the trains. Phantom Hourglass, fall game. Bug Fables is a summer game. Paper Mario, spring game. Infamous? I do not have enough experience with Infamous, but I would assume probably... Is that the one where you shoot electricity out of your hands? Fall game. Yeah. Let's call it a summer game. Summer into fall. What the fuck is this background? crazy background moment. They were like, hey, the Game Boy has parallax. Let's, like, use that. I kind of love this. What do you think's in the exclamation hole? Mole! The mole's in the exclamation hole. Fire Emblem Awakening is a winter game. But I think Three Houses is a summer game. Oh, Pokemon Gen 6, X and Y are for sure spring games. You know what I mean? Metal Gear Rising is a winter game. No, Rising, ooh, that's tougher. The original Metal Gear Solid is a winter game. 100% through and through. It is a game you play... Ooh, actually no, it might be a summer game. Gen 7 is summer through and through. Oh yeah, totally. The island vibe is yes, that is summer. Beyond. You got me there. I have been stumped. I think, Skate, you know, Skate, the skateboarding game, that's a summer game right there. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, half the PlayStation 2 library is a summer game. Guitar Hero 3, summer game. Basically any game made in 2006 that you could see at a school is a summer game. Yeah, Skate's definitely like, okay, any game that involves like doing wacky shit with your friends is a summer game. I think that's the best way to describe a summer game. Is like, a summer game is a game that you like, you come in from the great outdoors and you're like, let's play a video game. Smash Bros. Brawl is a summer video game. Oh, it's slippery. I was like, why is this such a pain in the ass? Yes, Sonic Adventure is almost quintessentially a summer game. Like, canonic example of a summer game. I might have to do another stream dedicated to this, honestly. Summer games versus winter games, spring games. Like, putting them on the calendar year of sorts. Oh, you shit. Donkey Kong Country 1 is a summer game. Country 2 is a fall game, and 3 is a winter game. Usually, I think numbered sequels often feel like they sort of follow along in terms of months. You know what I mean? Wii Sports is a summer game. Despite the fact that it came out with the Wii, which was in winter. Wii Sports is summer unless you're 65, then it's like 24/7. This is just a nice little game. Maya the Bee. Batman Arkham Saga? Oh, always fall. They're wet and dark. That's a fall game. Now, Fortnite. Fortnite is a game that you wake up in a drunken stupor, and it's like, is it March? Is it November? You can't tell. I think, again, Smash Bros. Brawl is 100% a summer game. Smash 4, spring game. Smash Ultimate, at that point the vibe is gone, so that's not to say Smash Ultimate doesn't have vibe, but like it's too spread. Oh, you can swim. But Maya does not like being in water. Yeah, they were definitely, like, very much inspired by Yoshi's Island in this game. Very, very fun. Oh, darn. Maybe that's a good place to call it since it's getting late. It's 10:55 and I have work in the morning. Let's see. Who do we even raid? Do we raid anyone? Should we raid anyone? Let's raid... Okay, actually, let's call it for a night. I don't think we're gonna raid anyone tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for welcoming me back. We'll be back next Thursday with another stream. Kind of like this, more Mega Man Battle Network 2. I might also play some other stuff as well. But thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. Until then, have a good night. Rest well.